This is Brett. Brett likes to make tasty things. We should all aspire to be more like Brett. Morning, sir.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing better now.
So biltong, if you have a look at the picture up here, it'll tell you how to pronounce it. Biltong.
Biltong.
And the difference between biltong and jerky is we don't dehydrate and we don't smoke the meat. Okay, so
right.
It's all beef, it's all USDA, all FDA approved product, and we use a bottom round on it, and we basically slice it into big slices like this. I'll show you over here. Big slices like that. That'll go into a brine using South African spices with the sauce and vinegar, and we will put it in the fridge overnight and hang it up the next day. In literally 4 to 5 days it will be dry. So what we do is we run a whole different variety of flavors here. Obviously this is our traditional this side, and then we run it through from traditional to our hottest, which is an angry. Alright, so the traditional biltong as we have it, you can see the marbling in the meat with a piece of fat on. We'll do the traditional biltong. Try that out. So as you would have noticed, there's a little fat on the end.
That melts. That melts a lot. Man, so good, dude. That's so good.
If you notice, there was a little fat on the end.
Yes.
So in Africa, we keep the fat on because that is like in the old days when you'd have a bottle of milk brought to your house, you'd have the cream on top of the milk, and it always adds that extra little bit of flavor. It's definitely something that's not a normal thing in the United States market with jerky. You don't really see fat on jerky. But once you've actually tasted that fat, you can see it adds a lot of flavor. And the fat is a natural fat, so it's healthy.
You know, there's a lot of fat lovers out there that got to stay quiet because of the crispy bacon people, but I'm for it. That's great. So this is the Texas tongue?
So this is the Texas tongue. So a friend of mine, his name is Mac Dillard, he makes a all-purpose seasoning called Mac Seasoning. Discussing one day as to what to do for the American market to introduce Americans into biltong. So he came and he brought me a smoked mesquite salt, which we flavor our Texas tongue with. So it has that sort of Texas barbecue with it.
That mesquite's really nice.
It's really good. It's got that smoke, but it's not the meat hasn't been smoked. It's just the smoke.
You know, this would be great for grandma. You know, and grandma and grandpa who are like, I don't change my ways.
Yeah.
It's very much reminiscent enough of Texas barbecue. Yeah.
Absolutely. I find a lot of the Americans that have tried biltong before, when I let them try the Texas tongue, they always revert back to the original flavor, the original South African flavor. So the Texas sweat is the same thing. You can see a nice piece of meat with marbling, but we put cayenne on it, so you can add a little bit of heat.
So I see the spice. There's a little bit more heat in there.
Yes. There's a little back end of cayenne onto that. From there, we're going to go into a chili biltong. And this is a bird's eye chili with a little bit of habanero, and then I add a little special American chili on it, which I'm not going to let you know about because that's my secret spice.
Ooh.
It is a secret spice, and nobody knows it except myself and the people that work here.
Okay. Man, that hits the tongue a little bit faster. Oh wow. We're turning it up now.
Now we'll go to our top-selling hottie, Angry Biltong. Douse it with a lot more habanero onto that. The hang time, it'll hit you from the back, doesn't hit you straight up in the face. It'll come in from the backside, and the more you eat it, the hotter it'll get, and the spice will come through.
That would be really good for the people I make my hot sauces for, because it's not for me. It's for the other ones that can handle the things. Yeah, if you like spicy stuff, yeah, Angry's the way to go.
Angry is definitely the way to go. Droewors trans directly to dry wors, which means dry sausage. It is a beef sausage with no pork in a sheep casing. And we have a couple of flavors on that too. You see it snaps nicely, it's got the casing there. Try some of that.
Wow, that's soft. That melts. I'm tasting some other seasoning though, versus what you get with the biltong.
Yes. The nutmeg. The
nutmeg's in there.
And when I say nutmeg, don't think of Christmas because you can't really.
No, well, a good mac and cheese has nutmeg in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a savory seasoning when you use it properly.
Exactly. And then we have the chili of that, so it's basically the same
Same as the chili biltong.
Same as the chili biltong, and we use the same flavors in the dry sausage, but we add a little spice onto that. All the sausage has the same fat content.
Yeah.
We run an 81% meat and a 19% fat. It's the spices that actually that react differently with the meat. Sasati is a curried flavor stick. Now you might think curry it's not going to be good. I sell a lot of the curry, these Sasati sticks, the sweeter, coconutty.
Yeah, they're coconut flavored. Like, you get a lot of island with that. There's a sweetness to it, but it's not overpowering.
Exactly. It's not an overpowering curry sort of taste. We did an angry, so hold on to your britches.
More of this. Is there turmeric in this?
A little bit of turmeric.
A little bit of turmeric. That angry heat level is just a touch past me. Yeah, that one's a lot. But I tell you what, I think we'll stick it out with chili biltong.
Gotcha.
Can you do a quarter pound?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
As much as you like or as little as you like.
Well, I want a lot.
Quarter pound is about that much, about a little handful like that. Put it in brown bags. How's that angry?
Sasati got me.
It's just a little over a quarter pound.
That'll work.
Best way to store it, on a quarter pound, I don't even need you to tell you how to store it because I'm sure you're going to eat it up. Bigger amounts, what we tell people is to keep it in the fridge, in the brown bag, because the brown bag breathes. Like that, in the brown bag, in the fridge, you're good to go.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much if you've gotten to this point in the video. And be sure to stop at Brett's if you're ever in the area. He's a heck of a nice guy. The staff are great, but that biltong is just delicious. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. I got a lot more flavorful content coming up.